Hello everyone, these are the packages that I've received over the last few days. These are the first Matchboxes that people have been sending me, and I just wanted to share them with you. There's 4 in all today, so I'll just show you what I've received here. I've seen 2 so far because they came the other day, but I just received 2 in the mail then, and I've just opened the packages. This first one is from Annie. Annie is Rio, I think 888 on YouTube. I will put a link to everybody's channel in the description box below. And Annie has an Etsy store called Avenue Annie's Jewellery. There we go. I didn't know that. I'll have to go take a look. And I think Annie is all the way from California, I think the envelope says. Corona CA. I'm presuming that is California. And this is Annie's gorgeous matchbox that she's made. And these are, I think, Annie's details in here. Yes. Yes, Rio 1888 on YouTube. Isn't that a cute little envelope? And this is the gorgeous matchbox that Annie made for the challenge. Oops, that's my washing machine going off in the background. Isn't that just adorable? Look at that. I love this wonderful tinsel and the little image there on the front. And if you go to Annie's channel, she has her video response up and explains in great detail this beautiful matchbox. I really do like that touch of pink in with that as well. That's really sweet. And inside, there we go. Isn't that wonderful? So pretty and so Christmassy. And it will be on my tree at Christmas time. Thank you so much for that, Annie. It's just adorable. Thank you so much, and yes, it got here safely, so you'll be in the draw for the prize for the people that send them to me. And the next one is from Sharon, who is Kashaz Designs on YouTube. I'll also link her YouTube channel below. And this is the lovely matchbox that Sharon sent for me. And it's very sweet. And I'm so glad none of them got crushed. They've all arrived in beautiful order. Look at that, isn't that sweet? With the cherub and the bling, the heart. And I love this. Look at that bit of dangle there with the lace. It's beautifully done, isn't it? And again, Sharon's got a video on her channel with a lot of details about her box. And look at the inside of that. Isn't that lovely? Just that love heart and the lace. Little angel in there. So thank you very much, Sharon. You'll also have an entry into the prize, for the prize pack. That's beautiful. Thank you so much. So they're the ones that I've actually seen, and I just received a couple from the postman just then, and that's when I thought, oh, I should get a video up of the ones that I've received rather than do them all in one go. And the next one is from Ruth. Now, Ruth doesn't actually make videos, but she does have a YouTube channel. It's called Ruth Burr, and it's I will link that. I've just cut her address off the back so you didn't see it. Plus, this is the biggest matchbox I have ever seen. That's what I thought when it got delivered. I haven't seen a matchbox quite that size. But obviously it's not. So Ruth, your package arrived today. Thank you so much. And here we go. Oh wow. Oh, look at all that. Oh, hang on, there's a... This looks like a card here. Oh, it's a Christmas card. Oh, isn't that lovely? Look at that. Did you do this all yourself? It's all done with wire. Oh, isn't that clever? Oh, that looks lovely. Thank you. I'll just... Oh, that's very sweet of you, Ruth. Look at this. That's wire, ladies. Isn't that different? I haven't seen that done before. Very effective, isn't it? I might just pause the camera here because there's quite a note in here and I'd like to read it before I go through the box. So I'll just pause the video here for a moment. And I just discovered this lovely card is actually an easel card. Thank you, Ruth. I'm going to put that on my shelf now and I can enjoy it all year round. Okay. So Ruth has given me a rundown of everything she has used in her Matchbox. So it will be lovely to see what she's done. It doesn't want to open, does it? Oh, look at that. I'm just having a look at it and taking it all in. Merry Christmas. Oh, look at that. Okay. So what I might do is just read out what she's done because I don't think... Oh, okay, that's just popped open. I'm not sure whether she has a video up on this. She's just wanted to enter. So she sent to me, and that still qualifies her to enter this for this prize, and that's quite all right. Okay, so she's used cardstock from her stash using scissors. So she's made her own, snowflakes, embossing folder, and antiqued with Ranger Distress ink. So where are... Okay. Oh, I like those. Braid, angel bear, Santa, tokens, ribbon bling and lace, all from her stash. Acrylic flower, which is on the front there, can you see that? And leaves from Cheap as Chips. Crochet doilies handmade by me. Oh, did you make those? They're lovely. They're tiny, aren't they? Stick pin. Silver findings from a local beading shop. Crackle style beads from a vintage necklace. There we go. There's the stick pin there. That belonged to my mother. Oh, Ruth, that is so sweet. So the beads, the crackle beads on there were in a necklace that belonged to your mother. That is so sweet. Thank you. Beads, pearls from my daughter's wedding gown. Oh, my goodness. Thank you. That is very sweet of you to include those. The bow on the back made from bias binding and machine decorated by me. Oh, that's a good idea, isn't it? That's lovely. What else does it say here? Attached to a safety pin, that's right. Matchbox is a redhead brand and purchased from the IGA. Thank you for explaining all that to me. That looks like there's a little doily behind that bear there as well. And there's her. These must be the pearl beads she's talking about from the wedding dress. And she says, what is a gift? Be it if it were empty, please open the matchbox to receive some small gifts. Oh, look at that. Oh, thank you, Ruth. That is really beautiful. Look at that polka dot ribbon. Oh, and this is some of the seam binding you did. Your machine, decorated on your machine. That's such a good idea. And some of your little... Did you make those? They're lovely. Little crocheted flowers and some bling. And some beautiful lace. Look at that. Ruth, that is just beautiful. Thank you so much. That is so sweet. Thank you for that. Just put those down there. Thank you so much for that. That is lovely. And you've also sent some more laces. Look at all these laces. Oh my goodness. I'll just go through them. Thank you. That was not necessary at all. I do appreciate it. Thank you for that. Oh wow. Did you make this? I've seen in pictures on Pinterest the zipper flowers, but I've never actually seen one in person. Isn't that lovely? Yeah. Oh, I like that. Thank you so much. And some yellow trim. Such pretty colours. Oh look, it's like a double. And you sent quite a lot too. That's really lovely, isn't it? It's like a ruffled trim. Thank you for that. Oh, and a flower. That is so pretty. Is this Linda, is it Faith Chick? Is that from her tutorial? It looks very similar. It's beautiful. Thank you for that. That's lovely. Thank you so much. And some beautiful, is it purple or violet or lilac? Thank you. Wow. There's my washing machine. Oh, there we go. That's different. That's peach and white colour. And some lovely white. That's really pretty. Thank you for that. And this is it's lovely. It's like a stiffer kind of, but beautiful on boxes and things. Thank you so much for that, Ruth. I hope I'm not too much in your face here, ladies. Glasses don't make it easy to see sometimes. So thank you, Ruth. I really appreciate all those beautiful laces and those flowers. That's very, very kind of you. And Ruth is actually from Australia as well. I think South Australia. Thank you so much for those. And the last one that arrived today, oops, I almost forgot, Annie sent me a lovely card too. I'm sorry about that, Annie. How cute is that? Look. It's stamped wings and bike. It's a very sweet note inside. Thank you for that, Annie. And the last one is from Natasha, who is my Nashka on YouTube. She is such a lovely person. I mean, I don't know her personally, but she's such a happy person. You know, a joy to watch and listen to. Okay. Natasha is Natasha's Scrapbook Corner. She has an, I think it's an Etsy, is it an Etsy? Well, she has a YouTube channel. I thought she had like a store as well. Oh, right. Okay, it's a .com, but I think she might be just going to Etsy after she has a holiday or something. I'll put a link to that also down below. So, a matchbox. Oh, goodness. That's right. I don't want to pour anything. I'm so happy that nothing has been damaged. I think that might have just, alright, hang on, it's just come up. There we go. It's just come a bit loose during its long trip. There we go. I'm just to see if I can, no, can't get it, but this is the top. And also Natasha has a video up on this on her channel also. Isn't that lovely? It's so soft. There's fibers. Look at that huge bead there. It's so nice. It's like a little shadow box. Look at that. It's got a couple walking through the snow. I hope you can see in there. And she's used this, I think, what did she call it? I'm not sure if it's called Flower Soft or something. I've heard it used, but I've never used it. And her beautiful long dangle. Look, there's a little angel there. Look how long this dangle is. Oh, it's so luxurious. Look. It's so sparkly. That is just beautiful, Natasha. Thank you so much for sending this. And her details on the back. That is just beautiful. Thank you so much. Oh, my cat's having a moment. She's jumping on the bed behind me. Can you hear her running and tearing down? That's because I'm not giving her any attention. I love that little trim in there too. That's so pretty. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you for that. Thank you so much. And you sent some little extras, which that is so sweet of you. I made it a Matchbox challenge because I didn't want people having to pay, you know, a lot in postage and things like this, and I'm so, it's just so nice to receive things from everybody else. Aren't they gorgeous? Look at those. Sorry, I'm out of shot. Aren't they beautiful? Are these all from your store, Natasha? They're just really sweet, and they're so tiny. Look. Aren't they lovely? That pink is so pretty. Oh, they're beautiful. Thank you so much. They're adorable, aren't they? And tiny too. And this, I think I've seen some of the ladies show this as well. It's really unusual, isn't it? Like tiny little black flowers. Thank you. And some mesh bling. Thank you so much. And some, oh, isn't that sweet? How lovely would that be for ATCs and cards, or even matchboxes? It's like a little birdhouse trim. That's beautiful. Yes, she has an Etsy store. Here we go. I thought I remembered she has an Etsy store. She did have a website, but now she's just doing it on Etsy. So yes. And you have to visit her channel. I'm sure you've probably heard of her anyway. She comes up with the best original crafts. She made this gorgeous wedding cake pincushion for Gisela, and I thought it was absolutely wonderful. And she made it from scratch. She didn't use pre-made boxes or anything. She made the boxes herself. Thank you so much. Isn't that lovely? And these look like they're all cotton laces too. This is so sweet of you, Natasha. Thank you so much. Oh, beautiful. And so nicely folded and packaged as well. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? Look at that. That's lovely. Isn't that nice? It's nice and wide. These are great for going around the edges of boxes, or even as a base on your cards. You sent so many. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. Oh my goodness, that's so pretty. Thank you. Beautiful. Trying to look at it and look at it through the viewfinder as well. It's really lovely. Oh, isn't that pretty? That's lovely. It's nice and soft too. My daughter, well, both of my daughters, you know, when they get home in the afternoon, have you got one today, Mum? With the Matchboxes. It's lovely, isn't it? It's similar to the other one, but a little bit different. And they get just as excited as me to see them, and they're sort of eager for Christmas to come now. So I can pop them on the Christmas tree. So it's almost like a little family event. And my daughter asked me if she could help me draw the winners when it's time for the winners to be drawn. So she will be helping me. So these are the 4 Matchboxes. That's the other part of that. I've received so far from Annie and from Ruth and from Sharon and of course from Natasha. Can we see those? There we go. And they're absolutely gorgeous, ladies. I really appreciate you sending them all the way to Australia. Well, 2 of them anyway. And for all the extra little goodies that were in a couple of them too. I really appreciate that. But please, if you're going to enter this competition, don't feel that you need to include anything, because I know postage is such, you know, it can be quite expensive even for little things sometimes, but I do appreciate the gifts that you've sent me, ladies. I really do. And yeah, I have your addresses now. Okay, so I'll make another video once I get a few more. I've had lots of notifications that boxes are on their way, and I'll try and do like maybe 3, 4, or it depends how many I have, like once a week or something, or maybe twice a week, depending if they all come at the same time, just so that I don't have like 20 videos, because, you know, it gets a bit hard to film all the time, as I'm sure you can appreciate. Okay, thank you for joining me, and ladies, thank you so much for your beautiful boxes. I'm going to hang them up now in my craft area. Bye bye.